Listen, I don't even know why y'all acting so surprised. We've been trying to tell y'all that Jocelyn is a fucking problem. And honestly and truly, every last person that was within this situation need to get locked up, thrown in jail, and the key needs to be thrown away. Want to talk about it?
Let's talk about it.
No need to be shy, put the thing up in it. Nothing wrong with a late night dinner, nigga.
Shake that thing in the middle. Ass so fat, it tastes like Skittles. Turn the shit around and watch how I jiggle. You gotta whack all this ass back and wiggle.
Shake that thing in the middle. Ass so fat, it tastes like Skittles. Turn the shit around and watch how I jiggle. You gotta whack all this ass back and wiggle, bitch. Wiggle, 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 bitch. Wiggle, 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 bitch. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Let's get into it then.
What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Chi, and we are back for another motherfucking Let's Talk About It hoe. Now listen, I'm just down here to discuss the bullshit that y'all put out on Beyonce's motherfucking internet because y'all hoes still don't follow me on Twitter, and I'm gonna keep saying it because I'm waiting for y'all hoes to catch it. Okay, caught. Okay, now let's move on. So we have this. Oh my god! And I know I'm a few days late. Listen. It was what it was. I was booked. I was busy. I was doing shit. But Joseline has caught a big one. Okay, y'all know that seems to be the trending trademark of the year when it comes to Zeus networks and its shows. Everybody doing a big one, right? And last week we saw Amber and Joseline doing a big one, and child karma came back around because somebody did they well. I wish we could say that somebody did a big one on Joseline, but. Unfortunately, it wasn't that. But yet, yes, Joseline was involved in another motherfucking altercation. And this time it was a brawl. And apparently, from secret tea that's out there, according to Funky Dineva, who, got the tea from one of the people involved in the fight themselves, aka Miss Melissa. This wasn't the only brawl that happened that goddamn night. But I'm gonna try my best to go in order, and I'm gonna try my best to make it quick because by this point, I feel like we all kind of done seen because listen, when I say that there was so many fucking visuals of this fight out there and so many different angles, and by now we pretty much know the gist of this story, so I'm really just here to get my opinion. But let's just go ahead without further ado and get the fuck into this goddamn story, right? So the Shade Room reports, or the Neighborhood Talk, child, I get them confused, same shit. They said sensitive content. Joseline and Big Lex throw hands. So basically, the other day there was like some sort of. I'm not even gonna act like I know because I really don't know, and I really don't truly give a fuck. Child, I guess there was a boxing match between Mayweather, who is suddenly a part of the Zeus network now. I guess. Okay, Floyd Mayweather got all the money in the motherfucking world, and now he want to partner with Zeus. Okay, look at the things that people do for fame. But he partnered with Zeus, and he had some sort of boxing match. So of course, whenever Zeus has an event, everybody got to show up to the fucking cookout. Like every goddamn body. Like I'm surprised I didn't see pictures and videos of Bobby Lights there. Like everybody just be showing up as a family, as a unit, and then. Apparently you got Big Lex that was there as well, because once Zeus, always Zeus, I guess. And, she was talking a bunch of trash online, and then I guess that's ultimately what led to this. So let's go ahead and take a look. Back up. Oh, and that's what we're gonna have to pause that because I forgot. Listen, I wasn't even supposed to be showing this video because y'all not about to get my channel taken down and demonetized. Okay, she got her titties out and everything, right? Let me see if I can play it a little bit more because honestly and truly, I'm really just playing a video because I need somebody to identify this nigga right here. Y'all know the big Asian looking motherfucker. I don't know if he Asian, I don't know if he Mexican, I don't know if he Puerto Rican, I don't know if he Hawaiian. This girl, he looked like all of the above. Okay. Who is his fine ass? Because every time that they fight, he is there. He must be Zeus's main motherfucking head of security. He is always there and in the goddamn frame. Who is that nigga? He probably Dominican. He probably Dominican. But who the fuck is he? Can somebody find him and tag his ass? And fuck me asking for a friend, bitch. I'm asking for me. I've been trying to find his ass for 2 years. 2 years I've been trying to find his ass. What the fuck is his at? Tag me in it. Write that shit down below if you know his Instagram, okay? Or his Twitter. Child, I hope he ain't got a Twitter. Child, because nowadays in 2023, you listen. Okay? But basically, Big Lex and Joseline had got into it. Like I said, I'm not gonna continue playing it because Titties was out and y'all not about to get my channel deleted. Like, But basically, what happened was that Big Lex was talking a whole bunch of shit online, and then we get to this venue, and then it's nothing but chaos. You got Joseline coked the fuck up, slapping random people. Then they all jumping on Lex, and then Ballistic gets into it and starts yelling and arguing with the girl. And then you got the cameraman. It's like, yo, get off her. Like I said, by this point, we all know what the fuck has happened. So I don't really want to do too much of a recap of it. I just want to give my opinion. And my opinion is this. Throw everybody in the fucking jail, right? Throw everybody in the goddamn jail. Because, for one, Joseline, you have not learned. Like, you just got into a fight with Amber on College Hill. Yeah, that was filmed back in September. Okay, yeah, like 9 months ago. Cool. But you have all the reactions and all the backlash of that happening this week. And then within the same week, you see this girl, and then you not only fighting her, but you literally going around fighting everybody. So your ass needs to be thrown in jail for that. Because did you not just fucking do a whole video like, somebody recorded a video of you last week doing a performance in New York saying how you were free off of coke and, this was your first sober performance. And, they was out there filming for the auditions for season 4 of the Cabaret. It's like every time you have something good going on that is looking promising, that is supposed to like help change your life or help elevate you, bullshit like this happens. So throw your ass in jail based off that. Another reason. Okay, because this is where your man come into it. Okay, Mr. Ballistic. I don't give a damn how fucking fine he is. I don't give a damn how much of my type he is. Okay, I don't give a damn. Okay, very pretty man, very very nice to look at. But I don't give a damn about none of that because have y'all not learned anything from bum rushing onto that stage and fucking up Amber and fucking up the rest of them girls? Season 3, like do y'all like what's not clicking? What is not clicking? Please turn it on. Turn it on. Wake it the fuck up. Turn it on. You supposed to be out here in New York filming for Joseline's Cabaret season 4, and your ass in goddamn jail for fighting. Okay, and then aside from that, it's like your man is in these video clips doing the most and manhandling these women. Mind you, not none of these niggas around is saying or doing any goddamn thing. Which is listen, because we're gonna call out toxic masculinity every time. But like, come on now. Everybody's so tough. Everybody's so hood. This, that, and the third. I don't like how nobody step into these niggas when they doing this shit on camera. It's the same shit with the YK Osiris shit. It's like y'all be having all that mouth for the gays, but then when it comes to each other, y'all don't want to say shit. And it makes zero fucking sense. It makes zero fucking sense. Makes zero fucking sense. Because let it be some gay shit happen. And then it's just like, but like, this man is literally manhandling this bitch. Literally throwing her around. Literally tossing her around. And, well, because I'm conflating now. That was definitely season 3. Okay. But in this clip, it's like you can tell that he's ready to punch her in the face. Like, and still just yelling in her face, period, after this bitch just finished getting jumped. Like, it's like, have y'all learned nothing at all? No, you haven't. So throw his ass in the jail too. Now, Big Lex, I guess she can escape, I guess she can escape jail, okay, this time. Right. I mean, everybody's saying, oh, well, she talked all that shit, so she deserved to get hit. She deserved, a little something too. But it's just like, I mean, she didn't expect to come into this situation and be fighting anybody and everybody, right? She expected to just fight Joseline, right? Not Joseline and her team and her security and then her fans and then her secret gay girlfriend that's there on the side just to profit when Ballistic isn't around. Like, a lot, right? And speaking of the secret gay girlfriend, Melissa, bring that ass to the front, okay? Bring that ass to the front as well. You need to go to jail because I saw the video that Funky did, right? Trying to clear up Melissa's name and giving the little secret tea that we all didn't know about because apparently Joseline was still in jail and Joseline ended up going to jail not because of this situation, surprisingly. What you mean to tell me that this situation was not deep enough or worse enough or bad enough for her ass to go to jail based off of the actions of this video? What? No, it took a whole other brawl, a whole other altercation that was not recorded on camera. Apparently, afterwards that happened, that sent her ass and landed her in fucking jail. And according to Melissa, she wants to say, oh, because if you look at the clip, like you can see that she was getting her kicks and shit in too. We all looked at it like, what are you doing? Like, why y'all jumping this girl? Doing the fucking most. Melissa wants to claim somebody was biting at her knee and Melissa's lying. Nobody was biting at her motherfucking knee. You just wanted to jump in because y'all know how y'all fucking do. And y'all can sit and try to, like, because even some of y'all that sit here going off on Joseline, then y'all will be on TikTok talking about, I'm going to go up for my friend. You hit my friend or my friend hit, I'm going to hit. And it just, because I have opinions about that. I've been jumped before in my life. And that shit is not cute. It's not cute. Like, if it's going to be a one-on-one, like, let it be that. But that shit is not cute. It's not cute, especially when a person has an upper hand, or even if they don't. Like, no, bitch, let your friend take the L. You don't get to jump in because your friend getting their ass handed to them. It doesn't work like that. So throw Melissa ass in jail too, right? And it seems like the only person that was trying to help Big Legs at all was the fucking cameraman, who was still conveniently recording. So throw his ass in jail as well. But like, maybe put him on probation because he at least was like, okay, well, girl, come over here, come over this way, and then like trying to tell Ballistic to stop. But like, I don't know. When I see shit like that, I'm like looking at these men in this room. I'm like, y'all are a bunch of pussies. Like, so ain't nobody gonna stand up to this nigga? Ain't nobody gonna say nothing? Y'all can manhandle these women or let it be gay motherfuckers. Y'all can manhandle them, but like, y'all not gonna stand up to this man who is like, ain't nobody gonna like step the Ballistic and punch him in the face? Ain't nobody. And now we see, because I know I wasn't the only one wondering. Like, I know I was not the only one wondering 2 years ago or whatever the season 3, because remember, Amber and the girls, they got into it with Joseline, and then Ballistic got involved and was hitting and biting him and all of that. And then that was what the whole lawsuit was about. And then that's how the show ended up going off the air for, as long as it did, whatever. We wonder how all of that went down because, of course, Zues protected them and did not show us the footage. But baby, we didn't even need to see the footage. This was just as good enough to see, to know like what the fuck may have possibly happened on season 3 where you're in the Joseline's cabaret. Like, we can see clearly that when it comes to whoever Joseline is partnered with, because it's not even a thing of her and Ballistic. Still throw that nigga in jail as well, but like, we're not going to sit and act like we haven't seen this behavior from Joseline before, and her being with Stevie J and turning up on a Love and Hip Hop season 3 or season 4 reunion. Okay, like, come on, we done seen Joseline and her partners tussle with each other and then go and tussle with everybody else, thinking everybody else in that type of time. And that's what makes me seem to think like Joseline and Ballistic, they be fighting each other in that house. They be fighting each other. And so while everybody else in jail, go ahead and let's slip Bonnie Bella up out of there and get her into a house that cares. Because Stevie running around town chasing cat, okay? Joseline over here coked up. Ballistic over here forgetting that he's a man and doing the fucking most. Where Bonnie at? Who raising Bonnie? Might as well slip her in the diapers. And you hate to bring the kids into it, but I mean, like, listen, look at all the parents, look at all the adults, look at all the grown-ups that's in that child's life. It's like, child. So all of that fucking happened. And then what ends up happening next is that we found out the information that, Joseline had got arrested, right? And so that's when we saw her mugshot and we realized, okay, Joseline Hernandez was arrested on 4 charges, including battery. And Shade Room says, okay, well, damn, Joseline, she was booked this morning on 4 charges, including battery, for all the craziness that went down yesterday. So you got people in the chat. TJ, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, TJ. Not free until it's backwards. Fucking troll. But you got people saying arrest ballistic too. I'm crying because somebody really said she was gonna wake up to hella charges. Doesn't look like she ever made it to bed. Not the Puerto Rican prisoner. Okay, let's talk about it. The Puerto Rican prisoner. Okay. That mugshot reads, I did way too much of everything today. Somebody says, I thought she left that booger sugar alone. Somebody says Melissa and her husband need to be charged too. I know that's right. Soon as she slapped that security guard, I knew she was going to jail. Like, come on, because she was doing the most. Like, and I ain't even got to show y'all the clip. Y'all can go watch that on somebody else's channel. But yeah, she was doing the absolute fucking most. Absolute fucking most, right? And then, if that wasn't enough, today, or yesterday rather, we get the motherfucking audio to the phone call, right? Which is interesting because I don't know if we heard much from Big Lex or if we heard much from anybody really. Everybody was just kind of discussing what the fuck happened. But we do have the audio from the call that Big Lex made. So let's go ahead and listen to that.
911, what's the address of the emergency?
I gotta run into the store.
Hello?
Yeah, I gotta run to the store real quick.
Okay. Do you have an emergency?
Pause. Let me say that wig that Joseline got on is every fucking thing. If you squint, I swear to God, if you squint, and maybe if you just look at one eye at a time, tell me she don't look like Giselle. Tell me she do not look like that lady on the horse. Tell me she don't look like Horse Lady. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. Joseline, with this blonde hair, is giving Horse Lady. Is giving Horse Lady. Okay, may not be a Renaissance World Tour, but maybe like a little Renaissance night down to the strip club. It's a vibe. I like this here. I like it.
See?
Yeah, I do. I just got jumped at the TNC fight, the Floyd fight.
Okay. Where did that happen?
That happened at the FLA arena. I had to get away. They beat me real bad.
Okay. Do you need a paramedic?
I just need the police officer. I want to press charges, file police report. What's the address here? The address is 13605 West Sunrise Boulevard.
Okay. Are you at a business?
Yeah. No, I'm at the Shell gas station.
You're at the Shell?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long ago did this happen?
It just happened maybe 10 minutes ago, 10, 15 minutes ago.
Okay. Do you know these people?
Yeah, I know everybody who jumped me.
Okay. Just verifying you don't need a paramedic?
No, sir.
Okay. Where did they go? Or are they still at the arena? Or do you know where they went?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure where they went. I just know I had to get away.
Okay. Are you on foot or in a vehicle?
I'm in a vehicle.
What's the color, make, and model of your vehicle?
It's a white BMW. I don't know what kind it is, but it's like one of the upgraded ones. I mean, we right here.
Okay. Is it a sedan or SUV?
I guess it's a sedan. I'm not sure what you would call that.
Okay. Is it a regular car or is it a sports utility vehicle or a truck or?
It's a sports car, but it's a regular car.
Okay. What's the best callback number for you?
I don't know this phone number. I'm just using his phone. So y'all don't have
Okay. What's your name?
We'll be here though.
I'll put in a call and we'll get an officer out there to take a report. Okay. And just verifying that the individuals that jumped you aren't there at the gas station.
No, sir.
Okay. All righty. I'll put a call. We'll get an officer out.
Thank you.
Yeah, so you heard it here. That was pretty much the call. I thought the call was interesting because why did it sound like she was on the phone with her homeboy? Like, first of all, she sounded so like, girl, I don't even feel like talking to these motherfuckers, but like, oh God, I want her to get in trouble, like, because you're just not going to hit me and like get away with it. So, oh my god, I just want to go home. But like, I know if I want to stick it to her, I might as well call Nell. Like, why this shit just happened? Like why she sounds so nonchalant? But like, somebody was like, not had a gun to her head forcing her to do it, but like, she was forcing herself to do it. Like, girl, I don't feel like doing that shit. But like, let me just, yeah, girl, yeah, sir, yeah, I got jumped, yeah, So they gonna go to jail, right? Yeah. And you know what? I'm not mad. I'm not mad because don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. Don't put your hands on me. And matter of fact, don't, because bitches love to say that they got hands and then show up with multiple sets. And it's like, that's not how this works. That is not how this works. You can't go around saying how you got hands and then literally physically mean sets of hands every fucking where. Because baby, the only hands that should have been on me, first of all, should have been none. But if it's gonna be any hands on me, it should only been one set, not 20 different sets from 20 different people. Like, no. And then the way that the fucking officer was, so you could tell he was black. You could tell it was a nigga. Oh, you got jumped? Yeah, they not around you now, right? Like, I felt like he wanted to say more, like, bitch, right? Like, my bitch ain't gonna come. Like, I felt like he wanted to say a little bit more. You could tell he's a nigga. You could tell he's a nigga. But I don't know. I mean, I know some people might feel a way about the cop call. I don't care. Y'all love to be like, there's no rules to a fight. Okay, so then, yeah, I'm calling the cops after. I'm calling the cops after because I said I want to fight Joseline, not Joseline and her crew and her security and the cameraman and Bonnie Bella's babysitter, okay, and then the nurse who helped Joseline deliver. It's like I said Joseline, not all of Joseline's entourage. And y'all gonna be like, well, that's what encompasses it. You know, somebody hit my friend or my friend hit, I'm a hit, okay, and then y'all all gonna go to jail. That's how that's going. Y'all all gonna go to jail. Okay. Because if you want to come with 4 sets of hands, baby, I'm gonna come with 4 wheels and run that ass over. Because I said Joseline. I said Joseline. Not Joseline's camp. I said Joseline. Okay? Because if Joseline camp wants to come into it and try to jump me, then Joseline's camp is going to turn into campfire. I'm burning all this shit now. Everybody getting smoked. I'm sorry. And then at some point, I feel like Big Lex even came back out and was like, oh, they lucky I ain't bring my gun. And I mean, at that point, listen, baby, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. Because I'm sure you probably got more bullets than you got hands. Okay, listen, I'm matching energy, right? We matching energy, right? How many people around me? Oh, okay. How many sets of hands is that? Oh, I see about 8 different sets of hands. Oh, and I only got 2. Oh, but I got 10 bullets. So now we even. What's up? Because absolutely the fuck not. Chad, wait until I do my story time series about when I got jumped. Like, that shit. Girl, I have things to say. I got things to say. My personal problem's not gonna come out, but I got things to say. Make sure y'all join the Patreon, okay? But the TMZ article says Big Lex called 911 after getting beat up by John. What TMZ? Well, damn, you couldn't say after altercation. No, they said she got beat the fuck up. Okay, well, damn, call her nasty whore and call her dirty and all that too. Damn. Well, TMZ says Big Lex called 911 after her stink, fat, wobbly ass got beat the fuck up and dragged across the street down to the Shell gas station by Joseline Hernandez. But she wasn't seeking medical attention. She was seeking justice, demanding for cops to arrest the perpetrator. TMZ has obtained the dispatch audio. Okay, yeah, we heard all of that. We already heard all that, right? And so, I mean, listen. She gave all the proper info. Joseline was hauled off to jail, booked on battery and trespassing charges. Listen, and of course, obviously, as y'all saw, the whole incident was going on camera. You could clearly see Joseline raining blows on Big Lex while also having her in a headlock. The violent altercation ended up leaving Lex partially unclothed, and it took a little while before they were separated. Lex wasn't the only person Joseline was swinging on. By the way, there was some footage of her attempting to attack other people that night, including grown men. Unclear what exactly precipitated all the drama, but it ended the way Lex wanted, with H behind bars. And yeah, I just don't understand. Because the second Joseline would, well, I'm not a man. Okay? But if I was one of the niggas that was there, if I was one of the men that was there and Joseline swung on me, I would have had to punch the fuck out of her. Okay? Or I would have immediately ran up and punched Ballistic in his face. Because what we not going to do is what we not going to do. Because if that's the case, then baby, we should have did it. Okay. And if you're gonna try to do it without me, without my knowledge, baby, I'm gonna outdo it. Okay. I'm gonna outdo it every time till it's done. So we're not even gonna start that. We're not even gonna start that because, like I said, we can match energy. We can match energy all day. You said you got hands, I got bullets. I got bullets. You got hands, I got bullets. Okay, like so let's match energy. So I don't know. Throw everybody in jail. Okay. Zues staff need to be fired because the fuck are y'all securing? All this melee done fucking happened. What the fuck are y'all securing? Who are y'all securing exactly? Because it's clear, like, and I call that shit out on baddies. They always protect whoever they feel like brings them the most money. Like Joseline sitting here slapping all of y'all, and ain't nobody gonna do nothing. Ain't nobody even gonna step to Ballistic and say, "Yo, Ballistic, control your girl." Like, ooh, ooh. Couldn't be none of my niggas up in. Well, my nigga is up in there. So this is what we about to end it. If anybody know who the fuck, if anybody know who the fuck that man is, find that boy, and find his ad. Find his ad. Let me see if I can bring him back up on screen. Find his motherfucking ad. And y'all know who the fuck I'm talking about, ho. You know who the fuck I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about, right? Big boy. Find his ad. Wait. Is it going to come back up? It's going to come back up. Because he always in the mix. Now look at this. How nothing, like they allowed all of this to happen. Allowed all of it to happen. Right here. Y'all see him? Right there. What the fuck is his ad? He looks Hawaiian, he looks Puerto Rican and Mexican and like all of that mixed up, but I bet you he's probably just Dominican. Find his motherfucking Instagram and run it back to me. Because that's my motherfucking boyfriend. All right? Otherwise, throw everybody else in the motherfucking jail. All right. So definitely let me know down in the comment box below, what you thought about this motherfucking situation. Child, as if I give a fuck. And make sure that you stream my new music as if you give a fuck. Also, join the Patreon, story times and all that shit coming soon. And subscribe to my spirituality channel, huh? Okay? So you could, become aligned with this soul, okay? And make sure you follow me on Twitter. I love each and every one of y'all. In HD audio, bitch. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.